What's up, guys? It's your boy Michael back with another video. In this video, I'm gonna give a short preview and prediction of the Rose Bowl semifinal playoff game between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Georgia Bulldogs. The Big 12 champion Oklahoma Sooners, SEC champion Georgia Bulldogs. Let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. I haven't just a heads up, I haven't driven deep into this matchup. Obviously, I've seen enough of Oklahoma that I wanted to see. I watched a little bit of Georgia, and man, guys, this is just my thought process. I do not see this being a competitive game. I do not. I think Clemson is probably more equipped to handle Oklahoma than Georgia is, because I think Clemson has a faster and more talented defense. As to where Georgia, they have talent, they have technique, but I think they lack some speed on defense. I love that Roquan Smith, that linebacker from Georgia. I love him. That's a guy I'm hoping my Indianapolis Colts can draft this April. But I mean, I don't see that offensive line of Oklahoma getting bulldozed or anything. I just don't see it. I mean, my TCU Horned Frogs couldn't do anything against this team. And I'm not gonna lie. There's a big upgrade of talent on Georgia rather than TCU. I'm not gonna lie there. I think Georgia can get home to Baker Mayfield a couple of times, but it's not going to be a regularly thing in the game. I think Georgia can make this a competitive game in the first half. I think the first half score will probably be like 17-7, something like that. And then in the second half, guys, I think Oklahoma's just going to put it on them. I think Lincoln Riley is going to see, and then also Baker Mayfield, because he's like the co-offensive coordinator of this thing. He's a veteran. His IQ is skyrocketing every Saturday. I think both of them are going to see the weaknesses and the spots. And hell, maybe they might even do that in the second quarter, and they might score more points in the second quarter. But this is my prediction here. It's going to be a well matchup in the first half, but in the second half, Baker Mayfield is just going to pick his spots. Obviously for Georgia, y'all want to look out for Mark Andrews. That guy is the guy that makes this offense roll other than Baker Mayfield. Other than that, guys, CeeDee Lamb, I'm not sure, guys. Y'all Oklahoma fans, is he injured or something? Or I think I heard he was dealing with an injury. I know in the Big 12 championship game, Ranthony Tejada completely shut him down, but I think I was hearing he was dealing with an injury at the same time. He should be 100%. Not sure if the injury was true or not. Obviously, Hollywood. God, I love Gus Johnson. But Hollywood, Rodney Anderson coming out of the backfield, Trey Sermon, Dimitri Flowers, all these guys, man. Y'all got to look out for all of these guys. I just think there's too much talent. I mean, whatever Kirby Smart comes up with, obviously Gary Patterson is a better coach than Kirby Smart, but whatever he comes up with, he might think like, okay, I got this team where I want them. But the biggest factor in this game is Baker Mayfield. There's no other quarterback in college football like Baker Mayfield. His feet are always active. He's never just standing back there. His feet, it's like, I don't know what to call it, but that is an amazing trait a quarterback can have. Continue to keep your feet moving. If he sees and he can sense pressure, he has an amazing awareness for pressure. If he can sense pressure, he's going to roll out. And yeah, Georgia might have great coverage for about 4 seconds or 5, but Baker Mayfield's just going to roll out and then find Mark Andrews, Marquez Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Rodney Anderson, whatever the case may be. Or the offensive line is just going to hold their ground. Or, Trey Sermon or Rodney Anderson could stay in the backfield and pick up the blitzes as well. I honestly just don't believe it's Jake Fromm's year. I don't think it's his time. He hasn't convinced me anything, playing against Auburn twice. I mean, okay, I don't think Auburn is on the same level as Oklahoma. They're still a great team, but guys, I just don't see this game going anywhere near Georgia's way. I have like this conspiracy thing that like every year in the college football playoff so far, we're only 4 years in, this being the fourth, there's always a blowout in one of the semifinal games. If y'all have realized that, in the first year, it was Oregon and Florida State. 59-20, I believe that was the score. And then the next year was Alabama and Michigan State, 38-0. And then last year was Clemson and Ohio State, 31-0. So there's always that blowout game. I believe it's this one. There's just too much greatness on the field, guys. It took me 2 games of getting annihilated by this team to finally sit down and just think, you can't stop this team. You can't. It's their year. They're rolling. They're getting hot. The defense is playing lights out. And for you Georgia fans, if y'all think that y'all are just going to do what y'all want against Oklahoma because they allowed 52 points against Oklahoma State or 41 against Baylor, y'all about to get slapped in the face real good, because y'all are going to realize that there's a different way of recruiting in the Big 12, because when coaches go out and recruit Big 12, they recruit guys that are better fit for Big 12 defenses, because there's so much great offense in the Big 12 that you need different kind of defenders, which is what Georgia has. Georgia's defenders, and the way they recruit, and particularly in the SEC, how they recruit, they like the bigger buffer linebackers. You don't see those in the Big 12 because they need to be slimmer, they need to have good weight, but they also need to be fast. And then in the SEC, you see nothing but monsters at linebacker. They're not going to be fast enough, guys. I'm not sure what y'all don't get about this thing, but apparently y'all think that y'all got this one in the bag because, oh, they're from the Big 12, they have no defense, this is all hype. Guys, no, it's not. It's not. I'm not being a Big 12 homer. I'm just saying the truth. This team is going to win national championship. It's their year. I don't care if you're Georgia, Clemson, Alabama. I don't care what your reputation is or how many 5 stars you have in your defense. It's not going to happen. Lincoln Riley is on his way and has the potential to be one of the greatest offensive minds in college football history. He might move on to the NFL. Who knows? But he has the potential to be the greatest offensive mind ever. This man can just, he is so methodical and great in his schemes, in his shakeups, in his hidden schemes, guys. This guy will find a way to pick Georgia apart. I'm sorry. I just don't see enough speed on Georgia's defense that they can stop Oklahoma. I don't see it, guys. That's why I said in a couple of videos before, Oklahoma and other Big 12 defenses are better fit. They have better success for out-of-conference teams. Like, what did Oklahoma do against Ohio State? Come on now. What's another one? Keep bringing one to me. Oklahoma. Oh, wait, no. Pittsburgh sucks. Never mind. I guess you can say the Big 12, Oklahoma was the only challenging non-conference Big 12 game, because we thought, as I'm a TCU fan, I thought the Arkansas game was going to be big time. They ended up 4-8, but yet we still played SEC ball against an SEC team, ran the ball down their throat, and completely shut down that offense. Guys, that's just my prediction. Oklahoma 45, Georgia. You know what? Actually, I'll give Georgia 20 points. Oklahoma 45, Georgia 20. Baker Mayfield's going to continue to roll. And also, you Oklahoma fans, I'm not sure how many of you live in Texas or are in Oklahoma who aren't aware of what's going on in the Texas High School State Championship. Kyler Murray graduated from Allen, Texas. He won 3 state championships and was a Gatorade National High School Player of the Year. Baker Mayfield graduated from Lake Travis, and those 2 programs are going head-to-head on Saturday at 3 o'clock for the 6A Division I state championship. Two of the most storied programs in the last decade of Texas high school football are going head-to-head. So Baker Mayfield versus Kyler Murray, you think they're going to be watching that game together? That's just like a little thing I wanted to tell y'all. Again, congratulations to Georgia on a great year. I think y'all are going to be done after this game. That'll be it for this video, guys. I'm about to do Clemson and Alabama. Check that video out if y'all want. Also, check out my other videos that I have as well, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Don't worry about it. Y'all can if y'all want to. And I understand y'all have criticism, guys. Those of y'all that don't know, I want to be a coach, and I can take criticism, guys. You know, I've been cursed out in the comments. You know, I take criticism. I'm never going to get, never get personal with someone in comments. I just like a good sports debate. And I've been wrong about some things. Some fans have put me in check. Some fans have done it before. So I take criticism very well. Go ahead, call me idiotic, say, oh, Big 12's nothing, or you haven't seen enough of Georgia to make these allegations or anything like that, or Big 12's garbage, whatever the case may be, guys. I believe it's on January 1st. I'm going to get proven right. Georgia's going to get slammed, and Oklahoma's going to go on to face whoever comes out of that matchup, which you will see in my prediction video. So have a great game, guys. I'm definitely going to watch that game. It's going to be in the Rose Bowl, a great venue, a great game. Good luck to both of the teams. Boomer Sooner.